Pues ya estamos en directo. Vamos a seguir. Que si no está antes se pone nervioso. Voy a hacer principales. A ver. ¿Cuánto tengo mierda esta? Dos barritas. Esto no sé si es el máximo o no. No sé lo que hacer. Sí, a hacer principales y ya está. Que debería venir a la ciudadela a terminar misiones. Y acabar estos también. Hostia, a la vuelta lo ves.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again.
No, no, la vieja, que fuma.
I had hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Cuéntame tu historia.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control,
Por
Geth
ejemplo.
is significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here, a Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
¿Cómo me voy a
I'll
poner?
get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Shepard.
Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
Vaya. Experta.
That you are.
¿Por qué mata a Geth?
I'm glad you're here.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So I helped them.
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
Todavía me quieres.
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly.
Se pone nerviosa.
I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet, at least in front of the admirals?
Sure thing, Miss Vas Normandy.
Thank you. If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
Qué fácil.
And for the record, still totally worth it.
Commander? Commander?
No se rompe el cuello. ¿La puedo llamar ya al camarote? Pues sí.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking
No perdamos
me.
tiempo.
I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the
Eso sí.
position. And
No te pueden negar a hacer cosas.
Me?
Y tiene voz.
when they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Tally, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Con los peces. Que tanto me han costado comprar.
Okay.
Commander?
Pero no sé si están por ahí. Nosotros.
Commander Shepard.
Imagino que sí. Sí, por ahí están todos.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet.
No, que tienen más naves, pero de mierda.
But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Son naves civiles.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
Claro.
While
Es el tratado
live ships
que
have
todos
firepower
conocemos.
comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
I'll let you get back to work.
Creo que le he preguntado lo mismo dos veces, pero bueno.
Thank you, Commander.
Shepard, Commander.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with
Uno
it.
se espía desde ahí abajo.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only
No
works
duda.
against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
Vaya hombre.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I'd like to. Believe me. But my people need me here.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No.
Con su gente.
In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Nada por el acorazado.
Commander.
¿Y esto qué es? No, no falta nada. Ah, pero si está Tali. A mí dice que no me quiere ayudar, pero aquí está. A ver, Tali, ¿qué te pongo a ti? Hombre, Claymore es tocha, pero no mete mucho. O sea, no mete mucho, no tiene muchas balas. No, estos con armas de Cerberus. Velocidad de recarga, poderes tiene esto, tecnológicos. Oh, me equivoqué de botón. Da igual, ahora se los pongo al llegar.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Están aquí haciendo la mala contra 10. Techo acorazado.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good.
So you're a real living Prothean?
As opposed to a fake dead one?
Okay.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Que fuéramos 20, somos 3.
You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Antes de nada, ahora están. Ahora estoy solo. Una puta animal.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
¿Cómo atraviesa?
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Al fin.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Y me abre la puerta.
I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hull was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it?
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here
Ahí,
safe.
coño. Qué ciego. Voy a cambiarme esto por esto.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
No me digas más, está arriba.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Any resistance?
Esto va sin casco.
Fine so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Se puede que respira.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this.
Oh, wow. Una
There,
pistola.
it's open. We're clear to go.
Looks impressive.
Una pistola. ¿Sirve esto o esto?
Admiral Zen's
Ah, vale. Dices que eso no. Sube otro nivel. El combate. Esto está bien. Duración, alcance de ataque. Esto mismo. Más escudos, que tanque. El dron, como un cabrón. Barras y armaduras. Tal daño. Ahora sí.
transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy. So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Sure thing.
Anti-fighter lasers?
They're using ultraviolet frequencies, not infrared. That's a lot more expensive. And a lot more powerful.
Estos son láseres.
The Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
You okay?
I will be. Thanks.
Ah, vale, así que láseres son estos.
Watch out! Gas incoming!
I don't hear an alarm.
There's
Oye.
gas alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Mierda, he fallado.
There is no self-preservation of these machines.
Se cae.
Network's intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
You fought them before, Commander.
Disable their shields.
Then take them down before they recharge.
Haciendo este aquí. Todo bugueado. Oh fuck. La mina. Parece que estoy un poquito ciego. Cobertura ni combates. Eso sí que es raro.
Combat data. What's the state of the battle?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
I won't let you down, Tally.
Más
The
armas
Dreadnought's operations
inútiles.
center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper
Con
signal
este
and get
micro
the
que está
fleet out of
rotísimo.
here.
Lo que quieras. Soy un hipermetralleta.
The hunters are moving in.
Won't hide anymore. Careful! Both hostiles are still present.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Joder, para las minas.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency, like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
¿Qué puertas?
Dropping down from the ceiling.
There could be cloak hunters as well.
¿Y este? No, creo que ha venido.
More synthetics incoming.
Oh, shit. Vamos a pasar a nuestra pistola jopeta. A ver, no puedo usar. Joder, se muere. No tengo sin querer.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive. This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Synthetics do not care for organic ease of use or aesthetic beauty. In some cases, they actively oppose it.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
I appreciate what you're doing here, Shepard.
Well, I care deeply about the Quarian people.
It's good to be back on the Normandy.
Let me know if it's too quiet for you to sleep, and I'll find you someplace louder.
I don't understand.
Shepard and Tally became physically intimate during their fight against the Collectors.
Vaya.
Mating between species, a pointless exercise.
Thank you, Edie.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Forrest's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Qué prisa, tío, entonces. Ni que estuvieran en una guerra y muriéndose. Está la parte graciosa.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
It rivals the main gun on Penumbra Apex. Our flagship.
More incoming. We should
Aquí la pistola no me va a valer.
we stay in cover.
Ahí está.
Above us as well!
No, no era el botón que quería. ¿Dónde va ese? De los tres juegos es el único que me gusta, porque en el 1 y el 2 era malísimo. Aquí se puede disfrutar algo. Este a ver si me he comprado el mejor que hay del juego. Mira eso. Hostia. Eso me bajo, eso no es sniper, ¿no? Es que además, cuando apuntas así se para el tiempo un poco. Bueno, se ralentiza. Por eso es tan fácil de usar. Aquí no me da.
They've stopped firing.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
No, tiene que un salto. Vaya, hombre.
Let's get out of here.
We live another hour.
Watch your shield! Dip to cover!
Los cohetes. No, en serio. Ahí, ponte ahí, ponte ahí. ¿Queda por aquí alguno? Mierda, voy a comer las personas.
Yes, Commander.
Understood!
Este cabrón. La mina. ¿Dónde estoy? Bien. Algo. Vamos a ver la mina. Bueno. No ha muerto. Importante. Voy a llegar al final, coño. ¿Sí? Se me ha cerrado la puerta.
I will comply.
Se me ha quedado bugueado. No sé la munición. Hay algo. Dinero. La verdad es que muy listos nosotros.
Shepard! Grab my hand! Hang on.
I'm all right.
I thought I'd lost you.
You were worried?
You bet I was. You dying because the Geth overrode my hack? Think of my reputation.
Yeah, you were worried.
Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
No tontean. Voy a guardar. Espero que haya punto de control por aquí.
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Es el Legion.
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion?
You know this Geth?
Yes. It helped me fight the Collectors. It's on our side.
Unless it was reprogrammed, like the rest of the Geth.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No. Removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been
No,
unnecessary.
que se ocupa de estos.
We'll have you out of there soon. Got it.
Tali's order to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Qué fácil.
Keela.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert, Geth
Saca una pipa y como pesan a 3 kilos.
The Geth fleet is destabilized. The signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
The Quarians have a chance now. Combat drone inbound. Hurry!
Qué puta. Las cotillas.
Is it done?
Lo ninja.
Admiral Girl, what are you doing?
Check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, and the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you!
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth.
Reventó la
Worry
cabeza.
about the admirals later.
Pistola esta. Qué cerda. Uy, qué sorpresa. Qué abuso. ¿Esa?
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
Sí, es que este juego bebe mucho del Halo. Cuando salió era más o menos cuando sea el primer Halo. O sea, no este, sino el 1.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth
Pues
fighters are
correr.
detected on portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Es que estimado. por ahí no es.
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Qué listos son.
We'll be right there.
Hala.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
Double time, people.
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field.
We'll make it.
Todo por culo gravedad.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Vaya caza más raro.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
¿Has comido un buen pene o no?
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military. You understand that.
I understand.
Me un puñetazo en la cara.
Chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a
El pecho.
Admiral,
Me vale.
You jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Tu puta casa.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander.
Los creeps.
I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved.
¿Qué son los creeps?
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
Bueno, ya salió.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm
¿Los
down.
creeps de quién? ¿De Stronzer?
Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings as well?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
Otra que seguir de mi nave. Oh, recibí un puñetazo.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrow.
Voltio.
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Sí, luego lo veré ahí.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Tío, muy pocos puntos, tío. Pequeña rana, juegos de caza. ¿Cuánto es una partida y la miseria?
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Estoy diciendo lo mismo.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
Shepard, Commander.
Tampoco dice nada de esto.
Talk to you later, Tali.
¿Cuánto dinero tengo? Buah, falta dinero. ¿La legión está aquí? En principio sí. La peña está aquí, está creando.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth.
Se vuelve a ver herejes, como en el
Death
2.
holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when Creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
A seguir haciendo misiones. No sé, esto... No sé si sube más de esto. 1, 2, 3. No tengo ni puta idea.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot in Sion. I've updated the galaxy map. I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage.
Más secundarias.
They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Prosigamos. ¿Es aquí? ¿Todas las misiones? Sí. Sabramiento desactiva el servidor GEF. ¿Y los cazas? No, son estos dos. Comprendo. Joder, estos 5 niveles.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Selchoris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Selchoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Selchoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact it.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
Let's hope the wilderness is kinder to this admiral than the machines.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
We're taking fire.
No.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
ancestors?
La primera vez que baja a su planeta de origen.
You fought this Geth. What tactics would they use?
The usual. More Geth.
Predictable. Machines have always mistaken numbers for strength.
Esto está rotísimo. ¿Los caminos o...? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Dónde? Qué útil. Más dinero. Joder, con las minas.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Todo es el nível, ¿verdad? ¿Pero qué?
Synthetics patrolling below.
Dios, qué mal. Uf, qué bien jugado por mi parte.
Synthetics patrolling below.
Bien. Estupenda esa piña. Ah, pirateas en área. ¿Qué roto está eso? ¿What? ¿Ha sido de la puta tierra? Venga, asómate. No, vale, me acuerdo de esta misión. Oh, shit. Y se agachan.
We should inspect the gun.
Si inspecciona el cañón, saqueo. Que no hay mucho por aquí.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Pues tú, Tali.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Synthetics!
¿No estoy dando? ¿Qué me está pasando? Píllame esa. Vale. Estupendo. Una puntería.
The AA gun is offline.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Of course, Commander.
Esto la mina y la he esquivado. Estos son Griff muertos.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hatched. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Can you tell me where Zalkoris is?
Looking for survivors. You can radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him. Tell Jonah.
Hombre, contra tu hijo se lo digo.
Made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dornhazd Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
¿Dónde es? Que me desoriento.
Turrets!
Voy a tener que ir a la torre. A ver qué fácil es esto.
Let's look at the gun console. We should be able to disable it.
Normal, con Aza. Estaba bien, no me la dieran.
Destroy the gun.
¿Quién destruyó el cañón? Pues está bien.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
You should take the Geth's turret.
Javi, protégame de aquí un poco. Apunte ahí.
More machines!
Ya está. Qué fácil.
Machines by the door.
Sí, me pega en el culo. Ups. Upsi. ¿Cómo rango tiene esto? No es el botón que quiero ver. ¿Esto lo puedo hackear? Sí.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Take out that gun, Tally.
I'm on it.
Repetimos jugada.
I will comply.
Ay, poneme en la cara.
Almost done.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Ah, pueden derribarla. Acaba de derribar el... ¿La verdad de este?
This is Commander Shepard. Jordan didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
O sea, han traducido como ya veo, como no lo comprendo.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No. The Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
¿Cómo que no?
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
¿Qué espera?
Sisters, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Oh, y con otra rotilla.
I've got this.
Ah, pero ahora también tiene vida. Con Dios.
Get behind you. Get in cover.
Voy a rentar primero los cohetes.
It's clear. Go.
casualidad que está la puerta abierta.
Welcome aboard. Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
Parece que no.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
Sure, they're more complex, but saying they're alive...
They have evolved.
They were upgraded.
And they will die for it.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Ves, no deben morir tampoco.
Maybe they don't have to die.
You don't even think they are alive.
But I do think they're useful.
Commander,
Eso sí.
Are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships
Pues
won't
vamos a hacer eso.
make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander.
Que hombre,
If
no
you want to
hay
strike,
prisa.
you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Exacto.
I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from
Wow.
both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Shepard, Commander.
No, esto no dice nada nuevo. Es lógico, no ha pasado nada. Está igual sí.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
¿O no?
Talk to you later, Tal.
Sure.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched. And now they're killing Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal. Admiral Koris has the civilian fleet back in position. And just in time. I hope we can help the Quarians. Looking at them, They're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right we won't. Commander?
Esto es lo de los cazas. Se activa el servidor Geth. A guardar. A ver qué haría. Creo esto de los cazas. Creo. Ahora el Howling este de aguantar el disparo.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Con cajo VR.
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Es un puto Death, no recibe daño por caída. Mira, se me olvidó mirar la coraza que manda antes. Miras ahí, con el fusil de Foul. Cargo una bala.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Vámonos a Matrix.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Un servidor GEF.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point.
Supongo que no tendré que romper luego.
Warning. Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to
Software de combate.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
¿Qué es eso? Vale.
Proceed to the access point.
Voy a otro punto. Es el portal ahora.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Sí, me falta una.
Access to data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gav. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Oh no.
Well, what? Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
Excusas, para en la cara.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Sube de nivel por romper cosas. Ahora ya está saliendo.
This unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Esto es último. ¿Dónde había sido? Por ahí. Sí.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
Vaya.
It is an efficient model.
¿Quién será ese?
Connection with the remaining server node.
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
Esto muñeco.
But something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
Okay.
Back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Ah, vale, verdad. Nueva mecánica. Romper 2 en vez de una. No, no falta.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Vale, por ahí.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Me queda una. Vale, coño ahí.
Target this spot to slow its growth towards manifest data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the gap!
This is insane! We need the gas! You can't just destroy them for asking...
Sí, ya había gente que se oponía a que lo mataran. Los enterraban.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Imagino sea última.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. New data found. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Es una piña.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains
No se fue cuando se fueron. No perdían la guerra. Todos sintéticos.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Están apagando todos.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the active port and disconnect from Mother.
¿Qué está pasando? Está rompiendo.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, what happened in there?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Even our machines were never this irrational.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't
Se
you
ve el
tell me
programa.
about this?
Entonces hacía eso.
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to
Todos
do.
ganamos.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
A ver.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
No hace falta.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Semana más rara, así. Los datos.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Sin prisa, Davi, sin prisa.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal. The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Un mensaje. Antes de nada, vamos aquí. No sé si hay alguno a comprar. ¿Cuánto dinero tengo? Oh, perfecto. Si no hay nada nuevo. Vaya hombre, hay cosas aún. Era chasqueante. No me queda menos. El francotirador. Sube esto. Hacia munición. De puta mierda. Pues al final van a tener que ir así. No voy a subir nada. voy a guardar... O sea, no voy a terminar aún esta misión. Por esto. Aunque no sé si puedo salvar a todos, por así decirlo. Voy a esperar un poco más. Voy a hacer alguna secundaria más. De esta de Cerberus, por ejemplo. Estas son rápidas. ¿Esto es en Noveria? Este planeta será en el 1. ¿Por qué pasa con mis armas? What the fuck? ¿Por qué se me han reiniciado? ¿No es? Javier, esta es que era de carga. Se cargaba, creo. Igual también voy a subir las armas a estos. Pero bueno, en todo, ¿qué tiran así? Y cohetes.
A strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for our frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's got to be now.
Let's do it.
Otro mapa multijugador. No, si todas las segundas son multijugadores. No me va multijugador. Ok, enemigos, what? Vete, cabrón. Está muerta. Creo que sí está muerta. Aquí en medio. Que tengo esta pistola de mierda. No hay lugar de pistola. Ya habilidad. Estaría muerto. Madre mía. Qué buena soy. A ver, me estoy viendo arriba. Estoy apuntando desde aquí.
Looks like we found the control center.
Basta, con tú.
Damn it. This will take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
She's all yours, Tally.
Got it.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem, Cortez. Get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force. Morning.
¿Dónde van a venir?
Security breach. Initiating lockdown failsafe.
Shepard, we've lost outside communications.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Paliza. No he hecho un código, nada. Es que hostia. Sí que algunos sí. Pesas con las piñas.
Shepard, we need to give the shutdown command in tandem.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Shepard, they're setting up defenses on the landing pad.
Then that's where we need to go.
It is done.
No, como te decía por dentro. No sé algo. Tengo el tiro al botiquín. No, toma, torreta, disparcita.
Yes, Commander.
Got it.
¿Esto tal?
Of course, Commander.
Tal y está por fuera, ¿no? Lo estoy viendo. Una piña. El puto ingeniero de nuestra cara. Súmate, súmate. La hitbox falsa.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. Had to get through the interference. Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way.
Proximity alert. Deploying armed response.
No era un mecha, ¿verdad?
Give it everything you've got.
No hay nada, ni yo la puedo hacer.
It is dead. Anyone wounded?
No.
Nothing worth mentioning.
¿Ha muerto?
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Qué fácil.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Oh, mis gritos. Oh, me falta dinero. Nada, la siguiente.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op. Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action. Commander?
¿Esto qué es? Esto de Arturo. Renta.
Signal confirmed.
Información. Se vuelve para el códice. A ver, me queda esta puta mierda de arma. Gracias. Puntos. Poder está en el tirador. Bueno, ni pero no estoy, la verdad.
Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in the
Me da a mí que
process.
mienten.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander. Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry. Roger that.
No fallas. Tiraco.
The diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
¿Esto lo puedes botear? Sí. Me sigue disparando a mí, hija de puta.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
Good. Cerberus isn't going to touch those people.
No poco. Mira cómo mueren en mi cara. Se va para el multi una mierda. Te vienen por todos los sitios. Ahí va. ¿Qué haces?
So scared.
Look! Reinforcements are here! Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
¿No ha muerto? No sé. Igual si voy invisible mejor. Vale, igual soy. Me fue a melee. Igual voy a defender a los civiles. No me das munición. No jodas. Joder. Acá me he puesto granada en el 5. Tiene una piña en todo el pie. De puta madre. Buah, desde aquí.
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Un puto asco.
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus ships are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Hurry, get to the landing pad.
¿Los civiles siguen aquí o se van? Mira. Puntería. Y fallo los tiros. Aquí hay munición, ¿verdad? Sí. Madre mía. Me he muerto otra vez de milagro. Una piña random. ¿Cómo está bien? Dispara el pie y no quito la cabeza. No. Con todos los botiquines aquí.
Understood. I'm so scared. I will.
Madre mía, la torreta. A la torreta.
You're clear. Go.
Hold the transport.
Quedan dos civiles.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ.
Wow, me ha sobrado dos civiles.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yeah, Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down
No
there
sé,
have
pero
a chance now.
Cerberus a la humanidad no
We
hace
just
nada.
find a foothold in getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Vamos a hacer última secundaria. Y lo dejamos por aquí.
Commander?
No sé si me queda alguna más. Secundaria. O me va a salir alguna más luego. La última era aquí. Estaba la mano del Cerberus. Creo. Mira, que lo pienso, que esta secundaria era de las importantes.
About 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal? Carry on.
Qué regalo.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots. Need radiation workaround, soldier.
Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow.
Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
¿Esto qué es? Ah, esta es para cerrar esta mierda.
Good luck, Captain.
Something's wrong here. It's too quiet.
No more waiting.
Es que no saben. Pero bueno. Si fuera una partida más larga, bueno. El Rocket League dura 5 minutos. Da igual perdonar. Si bajo aquí muero, ¿verdad? Sí. El mapa que he guardado. Ok. ¿Qué me tengo que hacer? No me acuerdo lo que tengo que hacer yo aquí. Ah, coño, quitar las putas cajas. A ver, que sois unos pacos los dos. O los tres. Que aquí juegues en equipo. Si perdéis, perdéis todos. Así que el paquete es todo.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Todos y paquetes. ¿Lo habéis perdido? ¿No funciona así eso? ¿Cómo que no?
Commander, Captain, checking movement in your areas. Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
¿Quién viene? Cabrones. Eso es un cajerón. Del medio, hijo de puta.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Me lo como todo, ¿no? No, es raro tener el win rate por debajo de 50. O yo que sé. ¿O será que es muy bueno?
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead. Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart. Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Kill them all!
¿Dónde vienen? Los antes. Me está apoyando el culazo ahí. Vale, están arriba. Pesados los putos zombies de mierda. Mi cabeza. Me caen en la cara.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Javik, save their asses. Yes, Commander.
Ups, eso es tocho. Suerte que lo puedo torear por aquí por las escaleras.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley. What about the Prothean? Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails.
Está muerto.
I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there. Will do.
Vaya hombre, por otro lado. Me quedo sin proteano.
Reactor fully powered and operational.
Venga, vete por el núcleo, que no te mata. Me voy a pillar munición en algún lado. Ah, están ahí.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
¿Ya está?
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Recordaba esta misión más larga, la verdad.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Y sí, más dinero. A ver cómo llevo esto. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo creo que sí, yo creo que puedo hacer eso, la misión. Pues nada, voy a ver si me compro algo en la tienda y lo dejo por ahí.
Commander?
Esto no hizo nada.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
No caguéis.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Bueno, voy a comprar el mejor sniper del juego.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
Ahí se mejora también. Estupendo. Ya no puedo más. Soy pobre. Pero full equipo. Que tiene pinta de que ya pocos... Y pesa mucho, me cago en Dios. Capaz de viajar no tiene casi. Hostia, que... O sea, pesa una barbaridad. Cojones. En el fusil no hay nada para hacer que pese menos. ¿Me ha estafado? Sí, voy a terminar esto y voy para tu casa. Me han estafado 300.000 de pasta. Puedo ir así. Puedo ir así. Pistola y rifle. ¿Para qué más? Pesa una barbaridad, hijo de puta. ¿Y qué manda antes? Un visor, creo. Ah, que manda este. Encaja con el lanzador. O manda esta, creo. Creo que manda esta. ¿Esto qué hace? Recarga de poderes. Esta de Rosenko la que ya vaya en el 2. Sí, también madura el 2. Daño de poderes. Daño de poderes. Tampoco es que haga mucho daño a mis poderes. Me faltan sombreras de esta armadura. Capacidad de munición. Estoy full daño de armas, se toma por el culo. Quiero escudos, no puedes ir full armas. Este visor sí es más feo que un pie, la verdad. Ni poderes y recarga de poderes. Este no está mal, pero sigue siendo más feo que un pie. Mejor escudo a un visor. Nada. Full daño de armas y todo por el culo. Uy. Vale, porque lo siguiente que van a hacer es ir a la ciudadela, que tengo aquí 20.000 misiones para dar. La verdad. La ciudadela y luego esto. La prioridad esta. Pues nada, lo dejo por aquí. Hasta mañana a las 3 o así. Adiós.